For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, the voice of the archangel, the trumpet of God. The dead in Christ shall rise first, and those of us who are alive and remaining shall be called up together to meet the Lord in the air. So shall we ever be with the Lord. Comfort one another with these words. And we also have the passages from 1 Corinthians 15 where it talks about in the moment and the twinkling of an eye, but I'll talk about that one later because I plan on covering that whole chapter eventually. Probably take a couple videos, but I haven't talked about the rapture in a while, so that's what I want to do with this video. I still believe in a pre-tribulational rapture. I believe that the Lord is going to call his church out of here before the 7 years of tribulation, before the time of Jacob's trouble, as it's called, before the wrath of God is poured out. And I believe the whole 7 years is God's wrath, not just the last part of it. The main reason I believe it is because of the 70 weeks of Daniel and how 483 of them were for the nation of Israel. And I believe the last 7 will be for the nation of Israel. We won't take time to cover that. Maybe I'll cover that in a video one day. But I was listening or reading something the other day, and I had forgotten about 2 Thessalonians 3, where it talked about the day of the Lord, and before the day of the Lord could come, the apostasy had to take place, or the falling away. And a lot of people teach that that is a falling, it means the church is going to go into apostasy, the church is become powerless, and when all that takes place, that's when the man of sin will be revealed, which is Antichrist. There's several pastors out there, Andy Woods, Thomas Ice, I believe Dwight Pentecost, I might be wrong on that one. A couple of other ones who teach that that word is actually should be translated departure. And if you read it that way and translate it that way, then that's exactly what it's talking about. It's talking about the rapture of the church. I know a lot of people don't like the word rapture. They say it's not in the Bible. Well, that depends on what version you got. But the word is harpazo out of the Greek, and it means a snatching away. We will be quickly, in the moment, the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, we will be called out of here. And old Jack Van Impe used to say the General Electric determined the twinkling of an eye is 11/100ths of a second. So anyway, that's pretty quick. I still believe in a rapture. I'm not going to argue and debate it. I'm just old school. I believe that's what the Bible teaches, and I'm going to stick with it. It's a hill I will die on. So anyway, I believe that the Lord's going to call his church out of here, and then sometime after that, there's going to be a treaty that's going to be signed or whatever between Antichrist and the nation of Israel, and that's going to start the tribulation period. And at the end of that 7 years, the Lord's going to come back from heaven with the armies of heaven, and I'm going to be with him, and you too, if you have believed the gospel. So God bless you.